I would say less than 10 minutes. We'll do a minute to win it for $1,000. And then we got Kid Leroy tickets in about 35, 40 minutes. We'll play a game. But yesterday, Kyle told us a story about what an amazing weekend hiking in the mountains with your family and finding a water hole. And this other family that was so, it was such an easy hike for them. Lots of great things in the story.
Yeah.
Left out a doozy, I thought.
Well, it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to tell them this. So when we got to the watering hole, there's a little waterfall there, and the kids were swimming in it. And we've been there a million times, and they were jumping around in the rocks and playing in the water. And me and the other mom were just kind of sitting off to the side. And Addie comes up and she's like, I got little grubs on my leg. And she had these little I don't know, little black bugs they were tiny, teeny tiny, little worm things. And she just flicked them off. She's like, no big deal. And she just keeps playing. And we're like, don't think anything of it. So they start kind of venturing a little further on the other side of the watering hole. And we can kind of see them, but not really. And these other hikers come by and they're like, hey, those are your kids over there, right? And we're like, yeah, just wanted to warn you. We were just swimming over there. And there are a ton of leeches over there, a ton. And he goes, I think I saw a couple on your son's chest. And we were like, huh? Okay, thanks for the heads up. And so we have the kids come over, and the little grubs that Addie had seen on her leg are miniature leeches.
Baby
I didn't
leeches.
know that's what they were. They were little, I just took these hikers looked legit hikers, so I figured they knew. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so when they came back from the watering hole, we're obviously got to check the kids, and they were all over them, literally all over.
How do you get them off?
Teeny tiny little things. I just took the towel and scraped them off, and Addie was like, "Ow, you're being kind of rough." I'm like, "Well, you got to get them off."
were they because leeches suck blood? So were you think they're baby leeches?
I think they were baby, or maybe some other Is there a different type of leech species?
I don't know. But there was a movie. Have you ever seen the movie called Stand By Me?
Yes.
And those boys, they jump in a watering hole and they're covered in leeches.
Ones. Yeah, they weren't the big giant ones. But I did have to show my kids pictures of the big giant ones afterwards because we told them, they were like, oh my gosh. I go, now you see why I wanted to get them off and make sure that they weren't staying on you.
Do you think that stops them from wanting to go back to the watering hole? Or we're good?
Well, it's funny because my brother has gone on that hike with me several times. And we were telling him about it later, and he's like, we are never going there again.
Never.
Ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, but we've never seen that before.
Megan, what happened with you and leeches?
So this weekend, my sister and I were at the Salt River, and we went down when it was getting dark, and we got off at Granite Reef, which is the furthest point you could get off. And this girl was at the bottom, and she's being very meticulous about her paddleboard, and we're just like, whatever. And then she was like, I have a bunch of leeches on my paddleboard, and it was so cool because we saw bats. And then we saw a beaver. And then, anyway, my sister doesn't like being outside with critters, and we were seeing all kinds of them. But she freaked out when this girl was saying there were leeches on her board. And then I'm like, I have never seen leeches down here. I'm sure it wasn't leeches, but she looked it up online, and I guess there are leeches hanging out at the bottom at Granite
that
Reef.
noise, man.
I just
be that
did
kind of
not
season.
know
Thanks,
Arizona
Megan.
had leeches. I didn't think that was a thing here.
That's why when I was a couple of years ago, I went to go see Pat Hickey, 4th of July in Coeur d'Alene, and we're in a boat and jump in the lake, and I'm just like, I feel like there's animals in the lake that shouldn't be here that I don't need, and leeches is one of them. And it's kind of like now, as I get a little bit older and go swimming with my kids in the ocean, I'm done with the ocean.
I know.
I'm done with the
ocean's
ocean.
scary.
I'm done. My wife the other day, she's like, we were in Hawaii, just moved Kent back out. She was like, I just want to go jump in the ocean real quick. I'm like, I'm only going into my waist. I'm jumping under, and then I'm getting out. There's too many big animals in the ocean. I'm done with it. And leeches scare me to death.
I know. They're so crazy.
In fact, I remember one time, I have 3 leeches at my house. One goes to U of A. One just graduated college. And then another time, people used to think my dad was Robin Leach. You ever see Robin Leach?
I can see that. I can see stuff like that.
Rich and
Yeah.
famous.
Yeah, he was the host. Right? My dad would be out. People would come and take pictures of him. These Europeans, because he was a tour guide, they thought he was Robin Leach. And it happened a lot.
That's
Anyway,
so
those are
funny.
my experience with leeches. The 3 I have at home and Robin Leach. Kyle, that's scary, man.
That is scary.
I know. Definitely something to think about. But I think we will definitely go back on that hike. I mean, that was the first time we ever saw
Just
them.
don't jump in the water.
Just don't jump in the
Yeah,
water.
forget it, man.
Or look at the water first before you.
And where do leeches come from? Like, is there a big mama
get it.
leech that's just dropping these things out? Like, what? I need. I will Google it.
They must
figure it
be
out.
feeding off something at the bottom of the
Kids.
Right.
Yeah, well, that too.
And I'm watching the news right now, and it's just like there's a hiker being airlifted
Oh no!
off the mountain from hiking.
From heat exhaustion already?
No, not heat exhaustion.
she hurt her elbow.
But it was reminding me of something happened yesterday. So yesterday after the show, I went to go work out, and my son joined me, and he was working out at the same time. Dutch, 19-year-old Dutch, and he's having a blast. He's dancing, whatever. And then I go on my day. I get home. I had to do a whole thing, which I'll tell you guys about in a minute. But when I come home, he's laying in bed, and I go, "Hey, man, how's it going?" He goes, "Good." He goes, "Man, I went after a workout. I went to go hike Camelback." And I go, "What made you do that?" He goes, "I was driving and I was on whatever street." And he goes, he went to Echo. You guys ever done Echo Side?
Oh, Echo's hard.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
I've never done Echo.
One time.
My brother's done it.
I've only done Choya. I've never even seen it. I just heard Echo's a psycho
Like rock
nightmare.
climbing, like legit.
Yeah, you're-
like.
Right.
You got to climb a little bit.
So I go, "What?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I wanted to get a suntan and I wanted to get a workout in and I wanted to make a video, a TikTok." And he goes, so he took his shirt off and did Echo with no water at 95, 98 degrees. And I was like, "Are you stupid?" And he goes, "Man, some old man passed me up." He goes, "There was nobody else there except for him and this old man." And I go, "You're going to be one of those guys that's like dies because they're making a TikTok in the middle of somewhere doing something." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I think I'll bring water next time." But anyway, so,
Good idea.
so I go to his TikTok, and sure enough, he's got himself making a TikTok hiking Echo Side.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, find his TikTok, Dutch Van S. All right. We got $1,000 of Pat Hickey's money from Peoria Ford. We're going to play Minute to Win It. Jessica, good morning. How are you?
Hello. My heart is racing. How are you?
Great. Where are you off to today? What are you doing?
Getting ready to go to work.
And where do you work?
I work at GCU.
Oh, no way. What do you do there?
I actually do a special program. It's called Pathways of Possibilities. We bring in industry partners and middle and high school students together to do like hands-on activities for career exploration.
You know, as we speak, my son Kemp is there right now. He is at GCU right now.
No way.
Yeah, he's looking to try to get involved with the basketball program. So he's actually been training a couple people. He trained some people yesterday, and he's training some people this morning from till noon. He's training people.
Oh, that's cool.
I would love for him to be a
Oh.
grad
GCU's
assistant.
the
They
best.
have a solid men's program too. For the last couple of
Basketball's
years.
a big deal, yeah.
So if anybody knows the coaches there, ask him to go find Kemp and ask him to join GCU in the grad assistant program. All right, Jessica, so I hope you win. Put the word out.
Okay. I actually might be able to put in a word.
Good. That'd be great.
Right on.
All right, good luck. Let's play.
Okay, no pressure. I know your heart's racing, but you're going to rock this. 60 seconds on the clock.
It is.
10 seconds. Well, actually, 60 seconds, 10 questions. You get them all right, you win. Let's go. What Pixar movie features a rat who wants to be a chef in Paris?
Ratatouille.
Who did Jennifer Lopez?
Ratatouille.
Right. Who did Jennifer Lopez marry in 2022 after being previously engaged to him 20 years earlier?
Ben Affleck.
Name one team remaining in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks.
What rapper's name is Aubrey Drake Graham?
Drake.
What is the name of the cowboy in Toy Story?
Woody.
What eye color is scientifically considered the rarest among humans?
Hazel.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
8.
Hearts, not tentacles. Has 3 hearts.
You did so
3.
good though.
Oh.
I got to tell you, you were the fastest we've ever had on getting answers out, though.
You were on a roll.
Does that
Jessica.
get a consolation prize?
Sure. We'll figure that out. I'm sure we have something there.
How many are there total?
You got 6, and there's 10.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, you were moving.
You did good though.
I actually thought-
my marine biology is failing me.
Have we made the winners montage yet? Because I thought for sure she was going. We haven't. We need to get that ready. All right, Jessica, thank you for playing that. Thank you for listening.
All right, thanks, guys. Good luck to camp.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Hold
bye.
on. Listen to this. Yesterday, I went to the mall.
Oh, really?
But let me tell you why. Remember I told you guys I met this woman And I brought her in here. She did the color analysis.
Oh, yeah.
Her name
Nikki.
is Nikki Cox.
Sweet.
So this is going to sound somewhat unrelatable. But
That's okay. That's what you do.
yeah, I
It's
have
John
to
Jay.
do. I'm doing a TV commercial, which I can't talk about on Friday. I'm doing a photo shoot for a magazine cover on Sunday. And then next week, Rich and I are doing a photo shoot for something we can't talk about the week after that. So I need clothes. And after meeting Nikki Cox, and she told me what colors I can never wear, I'm paranoid. My closet is full of colors I should never wear. So I told her, I said, hey, I got this photo shoot stuff I got to do. And she's like, well, I'll meet you at the mall. So she met me at the mall.
Oh.
And it was really cool, actually, because, it really makes it easier to shop when you're trying. And then my wife went too. So I would try stuff on and walk out and it was like, no, or it was like, yes, that's great. And then I was like, I don't like this. It looks terrible. They're like, trust us. And then she sent me this long text about trying to explain how important it is and how men and women nowadays don't have the confidence. And I need to have the confidence to wear this stuff. She got me this. So I kind of feel like painting with a rebrand.
I love it.
Right? But I'm not. But I was like, I mostly got stuff that I'm going to wear if we ever have any kind of fancy function or something,
Well, that's good.
Even
Right.
just some like casual pieces. And also, John G, my rebrand was by a woman from the UK, so it's perfect.
Yeah, she was amazing. I highly recommend her. So anyway, at one point, like I'm doing the shoot I'm doing on Sunday. I have to wear a suit.
Oh.
Right? So when I went to Nick's Menswear. I used to do their commercials. They're great products. I'm at Nick's Menswear with Nikki and Blake. I'm trying on these suits, and my car key falls out of my pocket because of these shorts that I'm wearing. And the car key always falls out. You guys ever had that where the car key falls out? And then sometimes you get inside, you realize, oh, where's my key? I left it in the car. It fell out of my pocket. So my car key falls out there in the chair at Nick's Menswear. And and immediately my brain's like, oh, this has happened a million times. And now I just got to be aware that these are the shorts that the key falls out. And my wife says, I'll just keep it in my purse. I'm like, no. She goes, I'll just keep my purse. She met me there. I'm like, but then I go, you got to remember to give it back to me. And she's like, okay. So I go with Nikki to this other store in the mall, and they're like remodeling the mall, and then I'm trying all these different clothes. I'm like, the clothes. I'm just like, but I'm going to trust her, right? So I bought some of the stuff. Anyway, now I want to leave. So Nikki leaves, and Blake goes, I'm going to go shopping. You want to come with me? No, I don't want to go with you. You go shopping. So
You've had enough shopping for the day.
I go, I'm going to go home. She goes, okay, I'll meet you home. I'll be home by like 2 hours. I'm like, okay, great. So I walk all the way to my car, which was far because I like to park far to get my steps. And Lord and behold, I have no car key.
Now you get more steps.
Yes, I got more steps, but I was so pissed.
This is why I keep him in my
I
shorts.
call her, like, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm just leaving Abercrombie. Why? What's going on? You have my key. You said, I told you could have had my key in my pocket. By the time I left the mall, I had 12,000 steps.
I really feel bad for Blake because she's just trying to be helpful, but in a John Jay world, that is not helpful.
No, I could have just
She's
kept
gotta
my
live with
car
that.
key in my pocket, and everything would have been just fine. But no, it
She
wasn't.
moved the cheese. You should never move the cheese for John Jay.
And I know the moment it was like when it fell on the chair. It was in the chair. It's almost like if it was in a movie. I just zoomed in on the key, and I was like, "Oh God, she's gonna put it in her brain." Sure enough, put it in her purse, and then forgot. So
But you also forgot.
I did, but if it was in my pocket, I wouldn't have forgot.
It's not his responsibility, Kyle. You know that.
But it kind of is.